Smith kicks to Covington. Out to the wing. Here's Roten. That's good. He has
play there between those two teammates.
And so here is Chicago. Here's shake and bake, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for shake and bake. He's got 39 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable for long distance.
Yeah, you are right, Clark. I mean, it's been fireworks from deep. He's just so dangerous out there.
Tipped away. Smith kicks to Noel.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Oh, nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him, and he gets it to go.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And again, Chicago running the court in transition.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Noah, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string.
Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
bringing down the house.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Smith dishes to Richardson. Noel sets a screen for Richardson. The drive by Smith. That's blocked. Here's shake and bake. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater.
Well, Pau, tell us what have...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. It's been one outstanding game for shake and bake.
Yeah, we have, Kevin, and that's exactly what this team needed from him. He's been terrific.
And you know what, Steve? A double-double in 2 quarters of play, guys. I mean, that's nothing to complain about.
Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. Shake and bake out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Sixers coach Brett Brown, for 12 years an assistant with the Spurs. Coach Popovich said he, quote, lives and breathes the game. Fellow Spurs alum, Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer said he fits Philly because he's blue collar and he's a tough dude. He's demanding, but players love and respect him. Kevin?
The perfect guy to rebuild their foundation indeed. Doris, thank you.
You know that if you're a team in the East or anywhere in the NBA for that matter, that when you face the Bulls, it's going to be a battle wire to wire. These guys are coming at you for the full 48 minutes. They're extremely tough within the conference, too.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Well, the Bulls just seem built to play against every other team in the East, and it's why they've made the playoffs so often and finished on top in recent years.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Roten kicks to Noel. Covington passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Roten with it. Butler covering and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And to add on with Chicago. Last year they won 35 games against the East, which was bested only by the Indiana Pacers.
Well, that's more than Miami and other teams that finished above them in the standings. The Bulls are always a factor in the East, it seems.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Butler with the block. Outside Rose. Lets the three fly. Another three for Chicago.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And Noel kicks to Roten. Rose against Richardson. 5 on the clock. Rose with the double team. Will it go? Dishes it to Covington. They get a hand on it. Butler attacking. And the shot falls short this time.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first three even before that miss.
The 76ers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Robert Covington.
And both free throws good for Covington.
I think looking at the Sixers, anytime that you go through a 21-game losing streak during any point of the season, you know you're going to be near the bottom of the conference standing.
Right side Rose. Lets the three fly. Another three for Chicago.
They're killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
What is surprising about the 76ers last year, they had the long losing streak, but somehow managed not to finish at the bottom of the East.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's shake and bake. Non-stop scoring machine here. And the shot is good.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Well, thinking of Philly in the East again, Clark, the fact that they didn't finish dead last after that losing streak says more about the conference than the 76ers.
Well, I guess I could agree with that. I mean, if you go 14-38 against the rest of the East like the 76ers, would be at the bottom, but amazingly they avoided that last year. Actually, I will agree. It was more of a testament to the East and its lack of quality play.
Not a lot of people thought, Steve, that Chicago had a chance last year to do much when Derrick Rose went down, but they stuck with it and ended up in the playoffs nonetheless.
And they didn't just make the playoffs. They had home court advantage in the first round as well.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Sims is checked in, and it's Thomas Robinson in for Noel. Here's shake and bake. That's good. Shake and bake's got 53.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like. Unfortunately for the Bulls, home court advantage really didn't do much for them as they dropped their first 2 games at home and were bounced in the first round. Another example of why home court advantage is desired, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee anything in the playoffs. Matchups drive results.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Well, the Bulls ran into a solid Wizards team and lost in the first round of the playoffs. It looked to me like they might have been worn down.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Butler with the block, and they're able to recover. The three-pointer off the mark. Bulls have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. There's a minute left in the third. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Covington dishes to Sims. Nails it from the high post.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
There's shake and bake. Non-stop scoring machine here. Butler on the wing. Fires the three. Count that one.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
76ers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Cannon can't hit.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Here's shake and bake. Got it off in time, and he drains the three. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
The timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Thompson, Luke Mbamute out there with Robinson. Then it's Smith, and it's Sampson in at the three spot. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
You know, the Sixers, quite honestly, since 2003 have been a team stuck on that treadmill of mediocrity, never winning more than 43 games. You know, last season the organization finally committed to a full overhaul and rebuild.
Shake and bake, count the bucket.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And Mbamute, the pass to Smith. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the Sixers rebuild really started in earnest in the 2013 draft when they traded away their all-star point guard Drew Holiday to New Orleans for 2 separate first-round picks. A defining move, I think, to strategically weaken the team while acquiring assets.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. To the middle, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And you look at last season for the Sixers, yes, they were a losing team, but a losing team with a plan.
Yeah, you know, that's right, Kevin. Coach Brown said that they had 6 NBA players and a bunch of guys fighting for a spot. But as time passes and you see this young talent, that they do have a chance to be pretty special.
And he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled, all right, and turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Remains 76ers ball. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 13.
Philadelphia shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today. That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And Gasol slams it in.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Another steal. It's 2-on-1. And here we go. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Thompson against Rose. Smith drawn the double team. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. No problems knocking that one down.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's shake and bake, covered by Smith. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Bulls, another three.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
Knocks it loose. And here we go again. The Bulls in transition up.
That was awesome.
Look out below. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Into Noah. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Thompson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Shake and bake passes to Butler. And the Bulls, another three.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor. But this game is going to get even more out of hand unless they stop coughing the ball up.
Yeah, it's been a forgettable quarter for them. Terrible ball handling.
Richardson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Cannon comes in for Smith. 132 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that was gorgeous. Just the way he soars through the air. So beautiful to watch.
Here's Canaan.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
They're right there, Steve, in one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them. Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Shake and Bake. What more, really, can you ask of a guy? I mean, when he comes out and gets a triple-double, making contributions all over the place tonight.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Did you get an assist and a field goal for that? I mean, that was ridiculous.
Canaan kicks to Robinson. Thompson outside. Gasol against Mbahumute. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 7.
Shot clock at 6. Cannon off the mark, and the drought continues.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Shake and Bake. Fires for 3. Basket good.
They're going to walk out here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Derek, tremendous work on the glass tonight. How important is that aspect of the game to this team?
It's huge. That's all Tiff talk about, second rebounding. We crash the boards, our bigs are big at it, and when we pass it back out, we usually got the three